Hello, everybody, and welcome back to
Previously on Alan Wake,
Alan Wake. All right, so we are back in New York City. We've already
I had
seen
a
this
hangover.
cutscene, so
My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
mm, yeah, I don't think that quite worked.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers.
Only pill bottle in the entire cabinet.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
Jeepers.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
All right.
You have one new message. Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. She called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
The Harry Garrett Show.
Welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the two people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself.
Dang. Okay.
You've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for us, Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
Maybe I will.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Is that the idea behind Bright Falls? I guess so. All right, present day.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her
Why are
gun.
you pointing a gun at her?
Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later.
Of course, I gotta do this alone.
When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
And then all this talk of clickers make me think of The Last of Us.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time.
Always the
I could
Pacific
still chalk
Northwest.
everything up to a dream,
All the
a
horror.
delusion. I had
I mean,
enough
unless you're Stephen
imagination to
King,
make
in
up
which
something like
that's
this.
more or less the
Having been in the cabin all this
Northeast.
time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Make life easy for me. I don't know why I stopped to get out. I guess I really needed that coffee. Well, I guess I'm a New Yorker after all. Coffee's might as well. Coffee's in my blood. Logging area ahead. I don't see much of anything. You first. Great. Well, there it is. Checkpoint route.
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel it. Getting closer.
I will kill your wife.
Press the wrong button. Goodness gracious. I have like no ammunition, dude.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, The darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the rider from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
We have Departure. I think this is the last episode, guys. We might have a finale on our hands. Of course, I would. Oh, you suck. Can I drive? Yes. Sick. Man, who be leaving their cars unlocked with their keys just... Might as well just be stuck in the ignition. Man, I'm still going. Bye-bye. I got the achievement drive over 15 taken, okay. Just do give me this. Thank you. 21. It's almost good. Someone just has revolver ammo, 2 flashbangs.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale
Oh.
had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me. Could have fooled me, pal.
Alright, who next? That it? Alright. Nope. 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 Alright. Whee! You probably gotta go down this way, so... Let's go! Bro. Okay. Alright, we got 1 flare. Wow. Thank you. You almost got me.
What the hell?
That's all you have to say. It's just, what the heck? Ugh. You sound like... This game really does remind me of The Evil Within. Like, almost uncannily so. Oh, jeez. Okay. We're almost there, folks. We just gotta... What in the heck? Oh, like I'm stuck here. Ow. Okay. You really showed that crane. Oh, there's two Deezers. Bye bye. Bye bye. Dang it. Car got totaled. We're just gonna go in here. Whee! Jeez. Ooh. I'm a New Yorker. Ah. Alright, I made it. I got the shotgun too. Is my hunting rifle gone? It is gone. Could have sworn I had one on me by the time the chapter ended. Then again, the game does love taking away my guns every time a new chapter begins. Nice. Great! I thought you were dead! I was so sure they were dead. Ah, I gotta go this way. You suck. Oh my gosh, fine. Dude. Actually crazy. We'll pick that up again later. Oh, it's just an entourage. Not the flashbang! Dude. Who else? Always someone else. Never just one. Unless it was that one time. Checkpoint reached. Ooh. Don't you just love this?
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The dark presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
Alright, let's jam. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Well, there's a new car, but let's see what's in here. There might be some goodies. Ooh, that's the best goodie. Yeah, I'm beginning to know this game. That's it? Alright. Not much I can do there.
Had to get the gate open.
Fine. I can't be cool. I'm nowhere near as cool as Sebastian Castellanos. He would have just busted that gate with that car and nobody's business. But no, we gotta find a thing. I bet there's a thing over here. There's something like that. Oh! There is always someone else. We're in the final episode of the game. You know what? Nah, I definitely don't have enough. Thought about it. You don't get that much hunting rifle ammo in the game. Of course, the caveat is you get the most awesome weapon, the hunting rifle. I had to get the gate open. Is it up here? This would be interesting. Oh, I thought for sure I was onto something. Maybe it's in here. Maybe I missed it. Oh, there's stairs. I didn't even notice. Who else? No one, alright. It's gonna be quite the number of flashbangs. Alright. Gates open. Whee! Yo, what in the world is this? You look evil. I bet you're going to be. Alright.
I had to get the container out of my way. There had to be a way to power up the container lift.
Okay, then.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Of course. I knew it! You suck for that. Alright, your turn. Woo. Ah. Alright, made it. Alright, through here, bop, bop.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room,
Follow.
I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was
I
operating on the
didn't.
shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Oh, jeez. Get ready, folks. This spot looks like quite the showdown.
I will never give her to you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. No, oh, I am dead.
Operating on the shifting logic of a dream, I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
You're almost there.
I will never give her to you.
No, use it! Oh my goodness. Ugh. You had to come from the side. Oh, you're not dead. I should. Why do you have to be there? Oh my goodness gracious, fine. Got him. Thought I had the flare gun. Alright.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid, it flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
That sounds lovely. It looks like there's one more before we get out to the hard mode puzzles. Makes me think we're almost to the end. Alright, this way.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Alright, gotcha. That's a horrible idea. That track isn't even attached. It's gonna pick up way too much speed. Let me get out of here. What? What's going on? The game crashed on me. Oh, nah. Alright. Hold on. I'll have to check. Well, never had that happen before. I hope it was a fluke. It should autosave at the checkpoint. Yeah, here I am. I'm back here again. Am I good? Then let me. I gotta make sure. Yeah, I'm good. All right. Well, let's continue then. Dude. All
I could
right.
see Mirror Peak in the distance.
Okay.
Where
That's fine.
Cauldron
Minor
Lake
setback.
lives.
I'm just gonna hope it was a fluke, and that this is not a thing that's gonna happen. Nothing worse than when a game crashes like that on the regular. Alright, you rinky dinky cart. All I need you to do is slice just a little longer. Dang, why'd you wait that long? We already made it further than last time. Wow. It's... Oh, geez. Woo. I don't know what made it crash, though. Hope it's not a cause of concern. At least it actually went through with shutting down the program. Sometimes they don't even do that. Sometimes they have to force me to reset the whole gosh dang thing. Like what Morrowind did. Get out of here. I hope you go to the gym regularly, Alan. You already know the answer to that question. Get out of here. Am I supposed to go down there? No, I gotta go this way. Under the bridge? That's cheap. Hey, get out of here. Oh, hi there. Jeepers. Jeepers. Wait, I thought you staggered. Yeah, we reached another checkpoint. Hunting rifle ammo, please. I literally only have one. Ammunition. I don't need a revolver. I should really just exclusively use that from now on. Oh, we got one of the speedsters. Okay. Okay. So much for my cool turn on the generator just in time moment. Oh, come on. Okay, that thing just wanted me to die. Oh, good. Hunting rifle ammo. If I may. You're definitely evil. Oh my. Had to do it to him. They got the Titanic. Oh, shoot. Oh, there's... Who? Oh! Yeah, get out of here. Face me. Dude, I'm like about to lose all my pistol ammo. Yo, I'm gonna need some like now. Else I gotta use the hunting rifle. I don't think I'd be very good with that. Thanks, man. 19. Well, that's certainly better than 7. Alright, I'm up here now. What? I go up here now? Why do you have the most nonchalant reactions of all time? It's like, oh crap, I gotta get out of the way. It's like this happens every day. Like, that's the most surprised I've ever seen Alan Wake show in this whole game. The darkness, where's your face? And light. There you are. I've reached my limit on the flares. Darkness controls taken. Yeah, I know. Okay. I only have 4 of this. Let me switch to shotgun since I have pretty much all of the shotgun shells I could ever want. So I'm gonna switch over. Love the hunting rifle, but it just doesn't get much ammo supply. Well, now where am I supposed to go? What in the heck? How did I miss that? Okay, fine. I'm gonna have to fight some people in here. I just know it. There's quite a few things. So what's this?
I needed to get the generator running.
Okay, there's a generator somewhere. We know that. It makes 8. Maybe it's in this mill. Oh. Guess you can't get in the mill. Over here, I guess? No? Ah, there you are. It is always the last place you look, isn't it? Dinkity dinkity dinkity. Oh, shoot. Oh! That's cheap. Oh, I'm just dead. You're not even giving me a chance there. You're just gonna kill me. I'll have to use the flare gun. This way I can get some. I don't even need to waste the ammo I'm wasting. All right. Let's head on up. Of course. Ooh, a page. Wait, no, no, no! There's one more page right down there.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way
Maybe
through
that's
this
the last
place in the
page.
manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real.
And it was. Okay, let's go.
Turn back now.
Oh, shoot. Of course, it's not gonna be that easy. Let's reload my stuff. Now. I have more shotgun shells. I'm gonna use those. Every single time. Oh my goodness. You just can't. Goodness gracious.
Do as you're told. has never loved you.
Alright, bold claim. Okay.
You can't win.
How do I... There's infinite...
You will fail. It's all in your head. You're making this up.
I got the achievement, defeat the tornado. Where to now? You jump in?
Hell!
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear in the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Find the clicker.
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
Oh, Dr. Hartman, he'll help.
I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning. Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Oh. That guy. Big man.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Smith. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Huh?
Use the clicker.
I have a regular flashlight. Oh, it's infinite. No, it's not. Thermos, thermos! Give. More bird. More barrel.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else. You don't love her. Would you? All you do is torture yourself with her. You can't do it.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse. You are. What have you done with my house?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light back on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened. You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you out your dreams. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Heart is filled with darkness. Cut it out. Take you back to the depths of Asia.
I don't think you like that very much.
Get away from me, you hag. Where am I? Let me go.
Alice! Alice! I'm coming!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write. Now you will never get her back. I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light. Alice? Alice? Oh no!
That water must be cold.
Alan? Alan?
So I wrote Alice back to life. What does that mean for me? Your best.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
I got the achievement complete the game on hard difficulty. What you mean? I didn't do anything on hard difficulty. Anyways, thank you to all the amazing people who made Alan Wake. It was truly a fun game. Very interesting mechanics. I've never seen anything like it before. You know, a breath of fresh air to a lot of the very trite pick up a gun and aim for the head, you know? Very different from the these are used to. Anyways, this is probably copyrighted music, so I'm going to skip these credits, but do not mistake me. Thank you to all the amazing, amazing people behind Alan Wake. It was really a fun experience. My only real critique is that I am not a fan of the sprint system. I I'm not a fan of the fact that you only have 2 seconds of sprint before you have to stop. And I'm also not really the biggest fan of crowd control in the game. There's not a lot of crowd control devices. You do get flares quite often, but they don't do very much. Flashbangs are really your best, and you don't really get them very much. So, really, all of that is. That's all that was wrong with it. I mean, that's really about it. Everything else I enjoyed, so that's pretty good. So, I'm going to. Oh my goodness, they got. Oh boy. Alright. There's no way these credits are that long. Okay. I'm really hoping this isn't it. Alloway Journey Through the Night will continue. Now that is something. So, hope you guys have enjoyed Alan Wake. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.